Are having a good Christmas Eve. Sorry about the background, man. I got some guys out there blowing my neighbor's yard. Just happened to have scheduled my live for the exact same time. So imagine that. So we just got to work through it. Anyway, I just wanted to come on and talk to you guys about higher perspectives, about how everybody needs to let go of the things that's happened to them. You are not a victim, okay? Nobody is a victim of circumstance. Everybody wrote their own story, okay? Excuse me. Before we descended into physicality, we all wrote our own story. Sorry, y'all. Chance is doing everything he can to distract me. Get up here and sit down. Chance wants to be a part of the show. Anyway, okay. Well, here's Chancey with us. So, anyway, we all descended into physicality to forget our divinity, to see what it was like to forget we were God. We were gods. Okay, you call it gods. It's just humans put that label on us because they didn't understand our power. Okay, so we wanted to see what it was like to come down here and be a human, see what it's like to be a human, forget about who we are, and go through the experience of coming back to our divinity and remembering who that we truly are. So that's the whole reason we're down here. Okay, that and to free the souls that are trapped in this matrix. There are a lot of human souls, young human souls, that are trapped by the draconians, okay, in this matrix. They are stuck in a cycle of reincarnation because, number one, we have amnesia when we start here, okay? And so what they have done is hidden the fact that we're divine. They made us think that we were just humans living one simple life, okay? And that, and you've got to do this, walk this perfect path to be forgiven for your sins because you're born into sin and all this other stuff. And that's a bunch of crap, guys. Number one, there is no judgment. That is a lie by the deep state. I've never judged you. Why would I judge you when you come down here to learn lessons and make those mistakes? We write everything that we went through, guys, all the trials and tribulations, our drug addictions, all the dark stuff that we have done in our lives that we're not proud of. We wrote for us to do that, okay? To make us who we are. Without adversity, without resistance, there is no spiritual growth. And everybody needs to understand that. So you need to let go of for number one, forgive yourself, okay? Because you were supposed to go through that. You were supposed to descend into the darkness to be able to come back to the light, okay? So everybody needs to forgive themselves for that, okay? I know I have. I wrote for my story, same thing. I was a drug addict from a very young age. I never hurt nobody. I was never evil. But, I stole. I was a shoplifter to feed my addiction. And so I've done things that I'm not proud of, that I had to forgive myself for. And as long as you are holding on to things that you've done in the past, your guilt, shame, as long as you're holding on to all that stuff, guys, and still actively upset with the people that's wronged you, you're not going to move on. It is not about accepting me into your heart so that I'll let you into heaven. Okay. And number one, heaven is it's not a place with pearly gates where, St. Peter sitting there with a book saying, oh, I don't know if you're in. It's nothing like that, guys. That is a lie. Heaven is the higher dimensions. Okay. It is the fourth, fifth, and sixth dimension, all the higher dimensions. That's what everybody calls heaven, because earth is hell, literally. Okay. But it's not about me letting you in. It's about you letting yourself in. You've got to let go of what no longer serves you. You got to quit being evil. You got to quit being an asshole. You got to quit judging people and just doing energetically low vibrational things to be able to get into the higher dimensions. because I'm not going to let you in. Nobody's going to let you in as long as you are a jerk. You understand that? It's all about you have to be vibrationally compatible to be with the rest of us. It's that simple. So if anybody keeps you out of heaven, you're keeping yourself out. It's not, you're not forgiven, so you don't get in. Okay, so know that it has nothing to do with me. It has everything to do with you. About you forgiving yourself. And that's the only way you're ever going to move forward, is to forgive yourself and others. It's got nothing to do with me. Nothing. And everybody needs to understand that. And that is a trap the deep state has constructed to make you waiting on me to come down from the clouds and rescue you, even though you're in a low vibrational energetic mess. It don't work like that. It does not work like that. You are your own savior, and you need to understand that. I didn't come to die for your sins last time. That is a total lie. Just like now, I came to tell you that you are divine. Same thing. Preaching the gospel, the truth. It's not about worship and religion. That is a construct by the deep state of control. The Bible, they put just enough truth in that, you understand, to make you believe it. Most of the Bible is bullshit, okay? I did not die on the crucifixion at the cross. I did not die. I lived to be 80 years old, and I settled in Somalia. I've got videos and everything to prove it. That is how I started the bloodline for this lineage. Okay? So everybody needs to understand that it's not nothing to do with me, guys. Nothing. It's all about you. Kiddos, it's all about you. It's about you forgiving yourself. That's it. And that's the message I'm trying to get through to everybody. You got to forgive yourself. It ain't got nothing to do with me, babies. It ain't got nothing to do with me. Nothing. Never has. That's what they want you to believe, so that you'll stay in that low energetic state, right? So that when you do die, you reincarnate. Because number one, if you do not learn the lessons that you wrote for you to learn and go through everything, you reincarnate, because you're going to keep coming through until you learn everything you need to learn on the earth. It is a school. Till you learn all your lessons, you do not graduate. That's all. It's a graduation, okay? So what they do is keep you distracted with making you have to work. They made you have to have money on this planet so that you have to work and do all this slave-type crap, and you don't follow your true path or your true purpose on this planet. Instead of, doing good things for humanity or stuff like that, no, you end up working at a fast food place so you can survive. You understand? And you don't know that you're a divine being, so you don't know that you have a greater purpose. And they keep us locked down with all the media, that they shove down our throats. They give us subliminal messages through the TV and everything else. They feed us with the chemtrails in the sky. They put particulates in there. I mean, it's just, they do so much to us, poison us mentally, physically, and everything to wear us down, to be their slaves. You understand? So they can live 1%er style. It's that simple. So what you got to do is you got to break free. You've got to break free from the matrix. You can't be their slave. Okay? And that's what I did. When I found out who I was, I totally unplugged, right? I quit my job. I didn't, I had to. I found out I was God. God don't work at Jack's. You know what I'm saying? And it's not that I'm too good for that. It was just that I couldn't. I can't work. You can't. This is one thing everybody needs to understand, is that you cannot come back to your cosmic self when you are constantly around a bunch of low vibrational people. Because when you start trying to break free, everybody around you is going to try to drag you down. They are not ready to face their shadow. So they're going to be like, oh no, you can't rise and make me look bad. And, that's why everybody, when we awaken, it's all of our family and everybody around us turns into Agent Smith. They basically go straight demonic on us. And that's the truth. And it's not that our family's evil. They're being influenced and used by the system. By Ahriman, my son, Inky, the Dark One. He has many names. Lucifer, You understand? He is the God of this world. That is who you pray to. When you go to church and pray to Jesus, you're energetically praying and all your sorrow, all the stuff that you have hidden in you, that you have trapped, all your guilt. You go to Sunday, you go to confessional and all that. They're harvesting your energy. The Vatican, I have proof of everything that I'm saying. And I don't tell you guys anything that I don't have a video for or proof of. Okay? So never think I'm talking out of my butt. I got receipts for anything that I tell you guys. The Vatican itself is it is architecturally designed to harvest energy. Okay? December 25th, tomorrow, there's a planetary alignment. That is why Christmas was set on December 25th. It is the ideal day of the year for the dark side to harvest your energy. That's why they've got everybody celebrating Christmas on the 25th. It is a energy harvesting day for the dark side. Okay. I was born in the spring. Okay. I can't give you the exact day. I don't think so. I'm all the way activated. Well, I know the exact day I was born is Yeshua, but that's just one in a gazillion lifetimes I've lived. Y'all got to understand that. And another thing, I never left the planet. After the crucifixion, I went to Somalia. I lived to be 80 years old. I did all kind of teaching. I taught all kind of truths and the wisdom and everything. And then when I died, I came back into my next human incarnation. Okay. So I never left, guys. I've never not been on this planet with you. I've been here the entire time. Anyway, I just got warned. So anyway, guys, this is what I'm gonna say. And then I'm gonna cut it off about this, because when I talk about this stuff, I need to be on Facebook, because TikTok is they're ridiculous about censoring, and they say that I'm giving them misinformation, which I'm not. But TikTok, that's okay, and I apologize about that. I'll go on another platform where I can actually speak freely. So I get it. So what I'm going to do is I'll just start singing for you guys from here on out, okay? And I'm going to save the truth. You guys can see me on Facebook for that, because TikTok, they're all about censorship. So we see that. So that's okay, TikTok, because, me and you are going to have a come to Jesus meeting. I'll promise you that. Oh, I love you, and you're about to find out how much I love you, guys that run TikTok. Oh, yes, you are. I love you guys. I'll see y'all soon. Anyway, we're going to have some music for you guys. Hopefully y'all like to hear me sing. And my voice is actually light codes that upgrades and activates your system, your nerve system. It awakens you. It upgrades you, and it actually heals you. That's how I heal in this lifetime, is through my voice, through frequency. Okay? So, but anyway, yeah, what we're going to start doing, guys, is I'm going to start going live on Facebook to speak, because TikTok, you just can't do it here, because they'll take my account away from me if I'm not careful. So, I'm going to tell you guys, TikTok, I promise you do not want to do that. That would be a very big mistake if you took my account away from me. I promise you that. So, but anyway, I'll abide by y'all's little rules, and I'm going to sing, okay? And I'll say my truths for Facebook, because you know what? Mark Zuckerberg, he's in alignment with me. He knows not to mess with me. Apparently, y'all ain't learned that lesson, but you will. Anyway, so here we go, guys. I'm going to start with my own prison. All right, here we go. After the commercial. Don't you just love capitalism? I'm telling you. Anyway, guys, but yeah, we're gonna start speaking on Facebook from here on out, because TikTok, they're not having me speaking the truth. They'll snatch my account. Like I say, Mark Zuckerberg, bravo. Mark, I know you're probably gonna see this or watch this. I love you, brother. Thank you for finally getting in alignment with me. I'm very, I'm glad to see that you made the right choice. Anyway, here we go. Ranger, go on, baby. All right, here we go. My own prison. Court is in session. The verdict is in. No appeal on the docket today, just my own sin. The walls cold and pale, the cage made of steel. Screams fill the room below, and I drop and kneel. And I said, oh, so I held my head up high. I hate that burns inside. So many abuse their selfish pride. And I said, oh, so I helped give hope for my son. Sundown shines our only sun. Willow, make your only one. I hear a thunder in the distance, see a vision of the cross. I feel a pain that was given on a sad day of loss. The lion rolls in the darkness, only he holds the key. Light to free me from my burden and bring me life eternally. Should have been dead on a Sunday morning, banging my head. No time for mourning, I ain't got no time. Should have been dead on a Sunday morning, banging my head. No time for mourning, I ain't got no time. And I said, oh, so I held my head up. I hate that burns inside. So many abuse their selfish pride. And I said, oh, all held captive off of my son. Sundown shines our only sun. Willow, make your only one. I cry out to God, seeking only His decision. Keep ascending above, I created my own prison. I cry out to God, seeking only His decision. Keep ascending above, I created my own prison. Then I said, oh, so I held my head up. I hate that burns inside. So many abuse their selfish pride. Then I said, oh, all held captive off of my son. Sundown shines our only sun. Willow, make your only one. Yeah, I created my own prison. Should have been dead on a Sunday morning, banging my head. No time for mourning, I ain't got no time. Pretty good, huh? Pretty good. All right, I'm gonna do one more. And then we're gonna cut it off. Let's see here. Let's do. I'm gonna do "Black" by Pearl Jam. This was me and my first wife, Sandy. This was our song. My first wife that I lost to is now my dog. I know. You might go crazy, but it's true.
If you find a lower price on the
she is my white stone from the book of Revelations. He will receive a white stone with a new name, and only the receiver will know the true name. That's what I got going on. It's epic too. Having a waking dog, a dog that knows it's a dog, it's like next level shit. Anyway, wait on these commercials. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All 7 days.
All right, here we go.
What's in your wallet?
All right, here we go. Black Pearl Jam. Sheets of empty canvas on top sheets of clay. Her legs spread out before me as her body is still. Oh, all 5 horizons revolt the rift to the sun as the earth to the sun. Now the here I tasted and breathe has taken a turn. Ooh, and all I taught her was everything. Ooh, I know she gave me all that she wore, and now my better hand shaped beneath the clouds of what was everything. All the bits you said, all been washed in black, tied to everything. I'll take a walk, house alive. I'm surrounded by your eyes, donkeys up there, yeah. I can feel their laughter, so I to myself, ooh, and twisted thoughts that spin round my head. I'm spinning, oh, I'm spinning, how quick the sun can climb away. Now my bitter hands shaped beneath the clouds of what was everything. All the things you said, all been washed in black, tied to everything. Oh, the love gone bad, turned my world to black, tied to the high sea. All that I am, all I will be. Jason. I know someday you'll have a beautiful life. I know you'll be a star. If somebody else says God, why can it be? Or can I be good? Roadblock. Oh, yeah. Jason wanted to say hey. Sweetest baby in the world, y'all. Look at it. Y'all see this baby? Love anything. Y'all ever say anything with you? I mean, this dog loves me with all his heart. And I love him. This is my little angel. My little angel. Anyway, guys, I just want to thank y'all, everybody that watched, and those of you watching on the replay. I love you guys. Holiday. Just remember, it's not about worship. It's about spending time with your families. Remember that. That's what the holiday's really about. Okay? I love you guys, and I hope y'all have a happy holiday.